young and old, tall and small. Before we get started, I want you to imagine a game, specifically a basketball game. You're at the free throw line, standing 15 feet from the backboard, staring at that round orange ring. You take a few deep breaths, in and out, and then slowly elevate your hands above your head to put the ball through the hoop. All is quiet until, hey, is that your sister's shooting sleeve? Your thoughts are a tidal wave that cannot be stopped. How did they know this was my sister's shooting sleeve? Is it really that obvious? While these thoughts tap dance across your mind, the ball has left your fingertips and is on a collision course for, well, nothing. You just airballed, and it's all because of those darn kids in the student section. The goals of any student section are to be loud, supportive, and most importantly, annoying for any team that comes into that arena. At my school, ours is affectionately known as the Red Zone, and I am its humble leader. Today, I will introduce you to the world of the Red Zone and show you how to make a successful one. In my opinion, the Red Zone is the greatest institution my high school has ever had. First, I will tell you about the many students involved. Next, I'll tell you how we've come up with some amazing themes. And finally, I'll let you in on some of our classic themes. No matter who you are or what you do, you are welcome in the Red Zone. That being said, there are some reoccurring types of people that come in and year out. One such species of Red Zoner is the not athletic enough to play character. You know, the I could have done that guy. No matter the impossibility of the shot, catch, or move, he could have done it. If he had made the team, which he didn't. These characters always have their Air Jordan shoes and their Nike Elite socks at the ready, just in case the team needs them to step into the game. Sitting next to them are the picture perfects. You know the type. The popular group of girls in high school that always dressed up no matter the weather or the situation. Well, let me tell you, their favorite gathering area is high school basketball games. These girls travel in packs, much like a herd of zebras. Unlike their more observant zebra counterparts, these girls are completely oblivious to their surroundings. If a 6'4", 200-pound basketball player is charging his way into the stands, they would be the last ones to get out of the way. Probably because they were taking a selfie. These girls spend the majority of the game either taking pictures of themselves or tweeting about how bored they are. OMG, I wish I was at Coachella right now. Ugh. Sitting next to them are the sports know-it-alls. These kids will get under your skin faster than you can say, that was a charge! While their GPAs may be a 4.0, these standalone smarties have a hard time understanding why the coach won't call a certain play. These kids will grow up to be the same parents that get kicked out of their 4th grade daughter's soccer game. Next are the young bloods. Mostly comprised of middle schoolers and freshmen, these kids just want to fit in. If you've ever had a younger sibling, these kids give you the same bothersome feeling. And finally, there are the kids like me. I like to refer to us as one of my freshman year teachers called us, the loudmouths. We take extreme pride in our extravagant costumes and our boisterous voices. Without all of these colorful characters, the Red Zone could not possibly exist. And what do these people do, you may ask? That brings me to my second point, chants. Dating back to the ancient times, warriors used chants and calls to create the fearsome mentality that they needed to go to war. Think Leonidas and his mighty 300 yelling, "This is Sparta!" While most in the Red Zone aren't muscle-bound behemoths by any means, we do like to think that we add to the excitement. Most of our chants are easy, but somehow, some way, some members of our group seem to never understand what's going on. Ever. The worst offenses are in our synchronized clapping. Easy or complicated, there always seems to be someone that can't find the rhythm to everyone else's drumbeat. However, we do manage to come up with some amazing chants. Some of my personal favorite chants come against my school's most heated rivals, the Bearcats. When I first moved to my town, I didn't think a Bearcat was a real thing. But really, who would think a bear and a cat could morph into one creature? Hence, one of our favorites is the "What's a Bearcat?" chant. Just to be clear, a Bearcat is a real thing. I googled it. Regardless, it's still a great chant. Another one of our favorites is the countdown at the free throw line. Once, against our district rival, their best post stepped up to the line, and we began wailing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on until he shot the ball. He missed, and he proceeded to look up into our stands, almost pleading for us to be silent. As the ball came his way again for his next shot, again we began counting, but this time with a bilingual twist. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, and he missed his next shot. We let out a cheer that shook the stars, and the post looked over at his teammate and asked, "What language are they speaking?" The simple fact that he didn't know we were speaking Spanish was a win for us. Not only are we better at basketball, but we're smarter too. And we're better dressed. Which brings me to my third point. I'll let you in on a little secret. Every game for the Red Zone is like Halloween. These themes are critical for the distraction of opposing players and for stoking the gym's energy. And let's face it, super fun for us. Not to brag, but some of our best themes have been showcased by the Nebraska Schools Activity Association. We have your basic themes, whiteouts, blackouts, and every other color in between. Where we differ from more ordinary schools is we come up with some very intriguing themes. Take Superhero Night, where students come decked out as their favorite and most powerful superheroes. Or Rap Attack, where fans come dressed as their favorite rappers. I was Flava Flav, which is still one of my favorite Red Zones of all time. This December, we had a Star Wars night to coincide with the opening of Episode 7. It was an incredible evening, as we had characters ranging from Yoda to Qui-Gon Jinn in attendance. Finally, the greatest theme that has ever been created is the legendary White Trash Party. Nick Kastner, then a senior, finally decided to accept the harsh criticism that trash-talking thugs from our district rivals had said to us. He decided we should embrace our trashiness, and thus a tradition was born. Now, you may be asking yourself, how does someone so well-dressed and so well-spoken for become a member of White Trash Party? Well, it's simple really. First, put on your favorite white undershirt, then spill any type of food across it, especially mustard. Next, put on your favorite pair of pajama pants and Sharpie tattoos on your arm. You are now an esteemed member of our sacred society. Congrats! Today, I've introduced you to the world of the Red Zone and shown you how to make a successful one, with the people, chants, and the themes. If we didn't support the team, would they ever win a game? If we didn't distract the shooters, would they ever miss? If we didn't let the officials know that they screwed up, how would they ever know? If we didn't respectfully ask the opposing coaches to sit down, would they ever do so? Thankfully, I don't have to answer these questions. So just remember, when you see that baby banging pots around in the kitchen, or that kid that dresses like a vampire every day, support them, because they are the future of the Red Zone, the greatest institution my high school has ever had. A vampire every day. I've got it, a Twilight Night!